So the Aces and Sky game went right down to the wire, and yeah, ended in a crazy, crazy way. And if you guys agree, this is a crazy, crazy ending, um, subscribe. We're trying to hit 28,000 subscribers by the end of the day, and the this was a mad out game because the Aces got saved from what I will call one of the more embarrassing losses. This was almost one of their more embarrassing losses. You were up 13 points, 3 minutes to go. Chicago Sky got it back tied. The last possession of the game, up 3, with 35 seconds to go. You had Aja standing in the corner. Aja Wilson goes 8 for 28 in a game where she calls out her opponents, her her own coaches, her teammates, the referees, blames everyone other than herself after 2 of 13 first quarter. She was 6 of 20 at halftime and went 2 of 8 in the second half. A terrible game from Aja Wilson. But the game ended like this. The game ended with a buzzer beater. A great pass from Chelsea Gray. I will stand by this. An unbelievably good pass from Chelsea Gray. Horrible defense here. I don't know what Angel Reese is doing. Just not watching Aja Wilson. She's just ball watching. They don't even want to switch this. You can see Lindsay Allen does not want to switch this. I don't know why when the ball's in the air is Kennedy Carter still on Megan Gustafson when the ball's it's a loop. It's a slow loopy pass. There is no reason with the ball here why Kennedy Carter should not be the first person to get to here. There's absolutely no reason. Just an all-around calamitous defensive play. But Aja Wilson catches the ball, goes right up with it with 1 second to go, and makes a good finish. She was probably fouled on that finish too. A great, great finish there by Aja Wilson. But all in all, a pretty well drawn up play because you had Plum curling around and then Plum setting the screen on Angel Reese. But bad defense by Angel Reese, bad defense by Kennedy Carter, bad coaching by Teresa Weatherspoon. In an all-around good game for the Sky, where it's if the WNBA, I've said from the very start, the Sky team just grind out wins early in the game. If the WNBA was decided on effort, the Chicago Sky would be not only a playoff team, they'd be probably the best team in the entire league. So it is concerning, though, if you are really concerning for the Aces. If you lose this game, you're on a 4-game slide. You're already in a situation where I think it would honestly push Fee Collier into first on the MVP voting, but I think it's neck and neck right now. You're 3.5 games behind the Lynx, and you've got a not easy schedule for the rest of the year. If you start to go into that Mercury territory, it's really rough. You're in for a really rough time then. But in fairness, you play the Wings, the Dream are a good team. Then you play the Mercury that matters. The Sky aren't a great team, but to end the year, you've got the Sun, the Liberty, the Fever, the Sun, the Storm. You've got that stretch of games, and maybe this game will be that turnaround point. But this was a bad game. This was a really bad game if you're an Aces fan. Jackie Young with 2 points. Jackie Young, who people were arguing is all WNBA first team above Caitlin Clark. Now, I think. Look, I know it's positionless, but you don't just want to give it to 4 power forwards. Look, it is, as of right now, it is Clark, Ionescu, Fee, Aja, and probably Alyssa Thomas or Stewie. Second team, even if you want to just put Clark in the second team, put Stewie and AT. It's of those 6 players, it's 5 of those 6. Second team, you got Jackie Young in there, you got Nekawu McKay, you got Jonquel Jones. You've got somebody else that I forgot off the top of my head. I don't know. I then or Cat Copper. I keep forgetting Cat Copper exists. But yeah, it was a positive game, I guess, if you're a fan of for Megan Gustafson, who is way better than Kia Stokes. It's not even a debate. I don't understand. I said it before the game when I was live. I'm there is no world where Kia Stokes is a worse player than Megan Gustafson. The world does not exist that Gustafson is worse than Stokes. She can at least sometimes hit a shot. She is a better positional defender. She's stronger. She's harder to move. She rebounds better than Stokes. I just don't understand it. I thought Alicia Clark was pretty good. I thought Kate Martin was good in the 2. Like, it's like literally like they're just giving Kate Martin cameos to play her. Like 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Like, Kate Martin was good today. She did nothing wrong. And the team looked good when she was on the floor. Like, they're just giving her cameos just to play her. Like, I don't know. At this stage, it's like, get her to play with Caitlin Clark again. Because Kate Martin could be out of the league very soon. If Indiana don't go out of their way to get Kate Martin, she's going to be out of the league soon. She's going to be out of the league really, really soon. Like, she's gone now to just... I'm not going to call them pity minutes because Coulson didn't play and Bell... Is Bell injured or did she just not play? Because, yeah, I know like Coulson... But Coulson's cool when not playing. Coulson's in the league for vibes right now. For vibes and sometimes some effort. Like, Kate Martin is very, very close to being out of the league. But a great game winner by A'ja Wilson to end what I think was the worst game I've ever seen her play. Like, she shot the ball 13 times in the first quarter. Do you want to know how many points the team scored? 12. She had more shots than her team scored. Yes, she had 8 of the 12, but she took more than half of their shots. She took more than half of their shots in the first half. I'm pretty sure she had 14 points at halftime. In fairness, 14 of 32, but she took more... By halftime, she was shooting more than half of the team's shots. The team looked better without A'ja Wilson on the floor. The run, they literally went on their big run with, I think it was Kelsey Plum, Gustafson, Chelsea Gray, Alicia Clark, I think, was on the floor during the run. And it must have been Jackie Young. She was +1. But hopefully, touch wood, Tiffany Hayes is okay. That injury looked bad. Like, it was... Like, a lot of people are saying it's intentional. Angel Reese did push someone into her, but like it's clumsiness more than anything. Like, Angel Reese just hits anything near her on an offensive board. It just happened to be her teammate, and it just happened to go into Tiffany Hayes' knee. Probably retirement number 2 and final retirement for Tiffany Hayes, because I think that could have been an ACL. It could be an ACL, it could be a PCL. Best case scenario, it's a hyperextension. I think she's probably done for the year. So, look, the Aces, I think, are done. I think they saved their season today. Like, if they lose this game, they're well and truly done. But I do think that game winner saved their season. But, like, they needed a miracle game winner to beat a bad Chicago Sky team who, in their defense, just grind out games. Like, they're not an easy out for any team. They're not going to be an easy out for Indiana. They play some... Who do they play between that game and Indiana? Is it Atlanta? No, Indiana play... What's the names play Atlanta? The Fever. So who is it the Sky play in their next game? The Sky play the Mystics. Like, the Mystics are not going to be an easy out. But, like, at the way things are right now, you give the Sky a chance because the Mystics are trying to lose. So, like, the Sky right now are 2 close games in a row. You got to be on a high after that. And you just got to think, we just need to start grinding out some wins, shoot a little bit better, and we'll win games. If you're the Aces, like, you have only beaten a bad Chicago Sky team since the break. You have lost multiple games. You have a couple of easy games. Then you have a gauntlet 5 or 6 games in a row against playoff teams. With Chelsea Gray still struggling to move. I thought Chelsea Gray was good today. And as good as, like, she is, she still can't move. It looks like it hurts for her to shoot the ball. Kelsey Plum, 1 of 7 from 3. Jackie Young looked like she was disinterested. And A'ja Wilson looked like she cared more about winning the MVP than winning the game. I know she did win the game, but, man, that game winner, like, I would say the Aces were completely done this year if they lose this game. Like, being up 13 with 3 minutes to go against a not very good team and nearly blowing it. But when it's all said and done, A'ja Wilson showed why she's one of the best players in the world. Becky Hammond showed why she's one of the best coaches in the world. And Chelsea Gray showed why she's one of the best passers in the world. Being able to win a game like that is impressive, but also being able to pull that back, got to give credit where credit's due to this guy.